All right, so we're here with Mrs. Tovar, 6th period advisory. Woo, shout out. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and let's get to the homework. It says the graph below shows the total amount Mariah earns Y based upon the number of hours she works X. Now here is our graph, and it says which list shows the independent quantities in the graph. Notice I boxed independent quantities because that's a really important vocabulary word. I know it's been a while, but remember we had the trick dry mix that we taught y'all. And notice the word D or dry has a D and a Y. So my dependent stands for my Y values. And you see how mix has an I and an X? So my independent stands for my X values. So I'm going to come up here and look at my graph, and I'm going to make a table that says X and Y. And I'm going to make ordered pairs. Remember, in an ordered pair, your X comes first and then your Y. So if we look here, my first X, if you look at the scale, it's broken up from 0 to 4. My first X is 1. So I'm going to put a 1 underneath the X. And can anybody tell me what's my first Y?
6.
No, look at it. It's
8.
right here. It should be 8.
Miss. 8.
Then let's go ahead and let's go to the next ordered pair. The next ordered pair, I can see it's just a little bit further on the number line. So I would say the X is about 2. See, we had 1, 8 for the first one. Then we have 2, and what would the Y value be when X is 2? What is Y?
16.
16. Very good. And then the last ordered pair I see here, it's not quite on the line. See how the X didn't quite make it to the 4? So my X would be 3, while my Y would be what, class?
24.
24. Thank you. You're awesome. So smart. All right. Now, remember, if we come back here, it's asking for the independent quantities. So the independent would be the X or the Y?
X.
The X, because remember, if you can remember dry mix, then that helps you with your vocabulary. So, let's go ahead and let's put independent above the X. These are the ones we're looking for. I just abbreviated because I don't have enough room. So my independent values in the graph would be 1, 2, and 3. So I would circle B. Notice it also has the Y because really it's testing you over your vocabulary as well as it's seeing do you know how to coordinate graph. So tonight's homework, you're going to go ahead and do this one, but be careful, it's asking for the dependent this time. So remember your dry mix. Go ahead and make yourself a chart to see the X and the Y values. All right, say goodbye, 6th period.
Bye.
Bye.